Hi and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show, brought to you today, of course, by Boohooman. Big up Sean, back in the building.
Welcome back.
Right? But big up to Boohooman. Don't forget, if you use the code AFTV10, you get an additional 10% off all of their clothing, including these short sets here. That's a lovely piece that you got on there, Yardie. I like that design there. And you, yet again, in the active.
The name is Taiwo, thank you, Don Robbie. The name is Taiwo, in case you've forgotten. It's Taiwo.
Taiwo.
Thank you, thank you.
They do other clothing apart from the active wear. That's what you seem to wear every week in, week out.
Oh, that's good.
The active wear.
Active wear, that's what you wear every week. That's very good.
Man, I always have on gym clothes and have no gym membership.
Yeah, no, I don't need gym membership.
But you're always in the gym clothes.
Well, I don't need gym membership. Why don't you need gym membership?
Build up the muscle so you can feel it out. Look.
Didn't David Barry do that?
Look, do this. Put up your muscle. Put up your muscle.
Yeah.
Do the muscle, look.
What, you want me? You want me to pull up my six pack now? You want to pull up my six pack?
No,
this is cheese.
So what you saying? Just because I'm leading, what do you mean family?
saying?
Leave me alone. Look, I better not be careful what I say. Leave me alone.
It's meant to be a fitted top.
Really?
It's meant to fit.
It does fit. It does fit me.
No, but you do. It's just you always just wear the active wear. They've got so much clothes that they do.
But I do wear other stuff though. I do wear other stuff.
What?
Sorry, traces of a six pack.
I swear, the last
We need
couple
to put
months.
some summer wear, man.
Summer.
Kenya, I want you to select his next batch of clothes. Or Boohooman. I want you guys to send over a different selection for Ty.
Ty's package.
Yeah, where it's not just this guy, because when he orders, it's active wear.
He said he doesn't wear shorts unless they're long sleeve shorts.
You know the shorts?
I didn't say that. There's
a video of you saying you wear long sleeve shorts.
How can you wear long sleeve shorts?
You wear long sleeve shorts.
Long sleeve stores don't exist.
No, exactly, but you said it on the show before.
I didn't say that. They don't
why
exist.
don't you wear shorts? I said I only wear long sleeve shorts.
And if I did, I was joking, man. I was joking.
Anyway, welcome along to the show.
Okay,
and as I said, people, click the link in the description. You get that 10% off, or scan the QR code on the screen. I know a lot of people are going on holiday right now. The weather's been really nice.
Madonna.
Yeah.
So, hence why I've got a little short set on today. Right? It's all right.
But well done. Not only did you say Holiday Madonna and Holiday, the remix with Calvin Harris and D's Rascal, but also in Summertime, Will Smith said, hustle to the mall to get me a short set. So well done, Robbie. Well done for Summertime. Of Summertime. Did anyone see that actually? Because I know you was on there. You know that thing where that wicked DJ has guests and Robbie was on there. And then he was on. Did you see Will Smith was on there?
DJ AG.
Was there. Yeah.
I was
he was on there. Will Smith was on there as well. Which was mad. And they were singing Fresh Prince.
I was with him.
You did Will Smith?
Not Will Smith.
Oh, I was going to say. What?
I was with DJ AG last week over in France.
Oh, again?
In Cannes.
Yeah.
Big up to DJ AG. Big Arsenal fan, yeah?
Is he?
Yeah, massive Arsenal fan.
Oh, no, he's wicked. What he's done is wicked. Because his fingers are blown up, man.
Yeah, I'm going to get you on there. I'm going to get him to bring you on.
But I can't rap though.
DJ AG, because this, you know what? That's it. Right, because every minute he's always said this song, that song, give me this and that.
Yeah.
DJ AG, my brethren, I want you to get Ty on one of your things on the road. Yeah?
Why?
You gonna do it, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
So we're going to get Ty on, yeah? We're going to get you on.
Yeah.
And how comes, why are you looking so small on the thing as well?
Yeah, because of the camera, innit? That's why. It's the camera.
These guys are evil the way they've framed you, man. Right?
That's all right, it's cool.
But DJ AG, Ty you want to come on, yeah?
Yeah, of course. I would love to come on. What am I going to do? I know I can't rap. I cannot rap.
To do some covers.
You got to do something.
Do some covers. Yeah, because what it is, you don't have your own songs. So what you could do is he could play a song.
And you just rap over it.
You rap over it.
I don't know about that.
Finish the song.
Finish the lyric.
The song starts and then you have to finish it.
I can name the lyric.
No, you finish it.
I can't.
You finish it.
Oh.
You finish it.
Ty Ruggy, innit?
Ty what?
You know you got Ragga Ruggy, you're Ty Ruggy.
Yeah. No, I can't finish the song.
Of course, you always be able to.
Ty Ruggy, man.
Ty Ruggy.
Gonna Arsenal market.
Well.
Anyway, let's get the show started, man. Right.
And you're the one that complained that the show goes on too long. I don't believe it.
But listen, of course, it's still at the moment all about transfers. Zubimendi looks to be done. there was
Okay,
somebody
hopefully.
sat here who said, it ain't happening. Why is all Arsenal fans keep going on about Zubimendi's coming? Zubimendi, Real Madrid, I'll take him.
They came for him.
Now, just to give you a clue who this person is, he speaks with a heavy patois Jamaican accent.
That's Robbie.
Right? He has a very fair complexion.
Yeah.
Right? So that caps out the entire, right? It's him over there, right? See, Zubimendi's coming.
Listen, what I said, and I'll stand by what I said. In January, this is what I said in January. I don't know why
You said this a couple of weeks ago.
No,
No,
what
you
I
didn't say
said
in
is
January.
in
That was in
January.
January.
Listen, the videos are there. If you want to go look for it,
It wasn't in January.
I said in January that, listen, why are we getting excited over a guy that turned down Liverpool? We better mind he don't end up at Real Madrid. So you guys are getting excited.
And?
Anyway, when this transfer window started, I said as well, until I see the club announce him and when he has the pen in his hand, the one that Gabriel used to sign his contract. Gabriel M2.
Big up Gabriel M2. Yeah, big him up.
M2 or M1?
Gabriel M2. That's Gabriel M2.
Why is he 2 and not 1?
Gabriel M2 is because he came after Gabriel M1. Gabriel M1 came first,
But he's
then Gabriel
older.
M2 came
He's-
second,
and he's
and
bigger.
Gable J came third.
Alright, cool. Anyway, I don't know who
Yeah, he's
come.
older,
I don't
bigger.
know when them come. Anyway,
What are you talking about?
but sign, when they sign, then he's our player.
Sign.
And not only that, no, because
We were the
Signs.
listen, every day,
Ask Justin
hold on,
Timberlake.
every
Signs.
day,
Justin
every day,
Timberlake,
let me tell you, you know how bad it is. All right, is that apparently it's a done deal. Apparently he was in London today. He was in London yesterday.
London today, that's a good
Apparently he was in
program. Obviously,
London
the program's available.
on Saturday and on Friday. He's
Done
been in
deal.
London for he's been visiting for the last 4 days to complete the paperwork and all that.
Yeah.
He must be signing a page a day. Like literally every day he goes in and signs a page. I come back and sign it.
It's done.
Him can't read
Let's
the
hope so, let's
contract.
hope so. No,
All right, cool,
okay.
cool. Whatever.
Well, that's cool.
Until I see it,
Welcome,
it
Martin.
doesn't matter.
You happy with that
Welcome.
signing?
There's no welcome yet. There's
Welcome,
no welcome. Let me tell you
Martin
something,
Z.
yeah? Apparently, the reason why it's not gone through yet,
Because of Carly Simon?
and it's not gonna, they're not announced it yet. Or
because of
doing
Carly
anything,
Simon?
Is because they're trying to help where them come from? Real
Sociedad.
Sociedad.
Yeah.
The financial books or something like that. So
Oh,
they're
really?
gonna wait until
Allegedly.
July.
Oh, yeah, I heard about
1st
that.
or something like that.
I
So-
think it'd be announced before then.
but that's what they're saying, which is next week, right? Okay, cool. So they're trying to do that. So we can't sign nobody else till then?
Kepa can be the other signing.
Avafapalaga.
Not
Yeah,
happy
man,
with that either.
because we need a goalkeeper right now. We in desperate need of a goalkeeper.
No,
He
but
can't
he's
play up
back.
front.
No, but it's a good signing for
He can't play up
backup.
front.
We are in desperate need of a goal.
Is it?
We've only got one keeper. We need a backup keeper.
Well, we
Have we got one? Oh, no, there's Carl. There's Carl left.
Hold on.
There's Carl and there's
Yeah, but you know
Let
what
me
I
ask
mean.
you
Like,
something.
and there's Tommy as well.
no, but you know what I mean.
Tell
like,
me a game Rhea didn't play last season.
Exactly. That's why we
Against
need a
Inter
keeper.
Milan.
Huh?
Inter Milan when Neto played.
No,
No.
Neto played against Girona.
Oh, sorry, Girona.
That's the only game. And that was
Yeah.
after we
But,
qualified.
but
And he didn't play against Preston. Tommy played.
what does that
That
tell
was
you?
his debut.
We need a keeper. We need a backup
Yeah,
keeper.
but we're not desperate need for a goalkeeper.
Preston North End.
Right?
We're not desperate.
Yeah, but it's
need for a
easier to do it. It's a 5 million release clause. That's why it's been done.
So why we can't just get some announcements going, man?
Because
Get it
it's not easy.
Actually, we have signed somebody. Tell her we didn't.
Who?
We signed somebody. We signed Lato. You know the girl, the rapper, Lato.
Oh,
You never see her get
Yeah,
a jersey.
I saw
She got a jersey. They announced it and everything. So
Yeah, she
she
looked good in
signed
that
somebody. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, bigger what? Bigger
She
what?
probably play for the woman team. You know, see, you know, keep up with the woman
Not,
team.
I said, hold on, are you talking about Lot of Women, man? Okay then, so I know what you're talking
Talk
about.
about the girl we call Big Mama. Yeah,
Lato, the
Lato.
singer.
Oh
the
yeah, okay,
rapper.
okay.
You know what?
I probably do, but
Probably do. Oh, you know what?
I'm not big on new school. It's old school. I'm more old school. Innit? What do you mean okay? Like you're letting me off okay?
Are you happy
A
with
couple of
Superman?
super chats are coming
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
JJ07, and don't forget we're live people. Says
Yeah.
Ty,
Yo.
think we could win the league when Liverpool buy Isak. That would be the ultimate of all delusion. But they ain't got
No,
Isak.
no,
yet,
don't
and
call
they're
me
not gonna
desperate.
get Isak.
I do think we'll win the league because only Liverpool will buy Isak on FC Mobile. Obviously, other games are available. So thank you.
Cashley Cole says,
kidding.
Ty, thoughts on the mighty Jamaica struggling in the Gold Cup group stage?
Well, big on Cash Nicole. I'll leave that to Yardie and Robbie.
But they actually won.
Yeah. We win.
So is he right then?
We lost and won one.
Pick up
So we have
Cash.
to win our last game.
So why do you say you're struggling then?
Kutash
I didn't watch
says,
much
big up
football.
everyone. What's
up.
the opposite to Goosebumps? Because
Goosebumps. Oh,
so far in this window, I've not had a single one. Of course, Mikel Arteta saying,
Well,
this is going to get goosebumps in this window.
the opposite of Goosebumps is another legendary show, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Remember that? What a fantastic show.
What's
Are
the
You Afraid of
opposite
the Dark?
what's the opposite
Goosebumps.
of Goosebumps?
Yeah, remember Goosebumps? Are You Afraid of the Dark? That was another scary children's program.
What?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
What's the opposite of goosebumps, he says?
Yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark? He's talking about shows, isn't he? He's talking about
No, he's on
he's
about
not.
Mikel Arteta.
Oh, okay.
Said at the start of the season that you get at the end of the season, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about the transfer window.
Yeah, but that's all right. What's wrong with that? It doesn't.
This
it's
guy
not
ain't getting goosebumps because he ain't seen no signings yet. That's why he's saying, what's the opposite of goosebumps?
We have to act like take
what?
that and have patience, don't we?
Patient, me tell you, so we not run hospital or doctor's surgery over about patient. You got GP services.
Patience, not patience. Remember
Last
patience?
season, the amount of patients we did have with them, every minute somebody there hospital. We was patients FC last season.
Well, what do you think? The rumour today,
Oh, the rumour, time and
that,
social club, rumours.
Bayern Munich, they've missed out on signing Nico Williams because it looks like he's going to Barcelona,
Okay.
right? So it looks like they're going to saying, according to Bild, the German newspaper, sports paper, are saying that they're going to turn their attentions to Gabriel Martinelli.
No.
Would you cash in on Martinelli,
No.
or would you keep him?
Listen, depends on the offer they come into. With.
Say they came in, it's said that Arsenal would want at least 50 million, but say they came in 60.
Yeah.
No.
It depends, but then again, it's who are we replacing him with? That's what it is, because for me, I do like Martinelli. I do feel like he needs help. He's always, because at times he's left over that side by himself, and you know, I do feel like there's a player there. We've seen it before. He had a bad season. Well, not bad season. He just didn't have a great season last season.
Why?
But I just feel like if 60 million comes in, who are we replacing him with? I don't want to be replaced with a project person or somebody that potential, because this guy has played games. He has experience. We need somebody that's going to come in that is going to be better than him. We have to have somebody coming in better than him. We cannot replace him. We're going to have Trossard and then a backup.
Leandro. That's if Leandro stays.
Right. What about you? What about you, Ty?
No.
Yeah, idiot question you ask him.
Yeah, idiot question. No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't sell
act
nobody,
like
no.
Destiny's Child
60 million.
and say no.
Ty was trying to find a way to keep Sterling still.
Was I? What means on loan?
I watched your keep sell bench,
Yeah.
and you was giving
So
such
what did I say?
speech.
So what did I say about
No,
Raheem?
he said
I
he
said
had to go
Raheem's
back, but
back
he's
on
like-
loan. He's back on loan now.
Yeah.
He's on loan now.
But part
Alright,
of you wants to
let's-
keep him.
No, who
70
can I keep
million.
with on loan?
They offer 70 million for him. What?
No.
80,
No.
90.
No.
150
No.
plus Hurricane.
Definitely no.
What?
Harry Kane, game on the free.
100 million plus Michael Elise.
No.
What?
No!
Get Michael Elise on the free. What are you talking about? We're not. The thing is, listen.
you're gone
He's
mad.
one of our. I'm not
football terms.
I've not gone mad like Neo. Well, another fantastic song, by the way, by him. But that doesn't get played a lot. But anyway, that's another subject. No, the thing is,
Man
we're
say
not.
wouldn't take him.
I would take
150
Elise.
million.
No, I would take. We have to keep
Plus
our players.
Elise.
No, we have to keep our players. We can't afford to stop. If we want to achieve something, we've got to keep this team together. And he's one of our most important players. He's one of our fastest, most important players. And if we're selling him, what message does that send to other players? We're selling our best
They
players.
can be sold too.
Yeah, exactly. And how does that help us then?
Yeah, but they know that. That's the reality of football.
No, but how does it help us then? If we want
150 million.
absolutely, if we want to keep
You know what
legend
you're buying
Bukayo
for? You know,
and
buying for
William,
like 6 point something million.
we bought him. Yeah, do you know who we bought him from?
Yeah, one team of Brazil.
And their name was
You are going to tell me.
Ituano.
See that?
But anyway, that's.
Well, actually, we've done a poll in the AFTV community, and 69% of you said you would.
You would
Yeah,
what?
sell him.
Oh well, that's what. That's people's-
69. That means
69%. So what are you saying?
so 31 was Ty creating accounts just for keep.
31% said one thing, 69% said the other thing. What do you think it was?
Well, 69% said keep him. That's what I think.
Yeah. So
31%
majority
said
said sell him.
Robbie's face.
69% said keep Martin.
Come on!
For how much?
Come on!
Well,
Come
we
on.
didn't put the fee, but we just said. We just
Come
put the
Oh,
fee.
yeah, if you
You
put
look-
put
But
a
look
fee.
at him.
I thought
look
you
at
put a
him.
fee.
Look at him. He
Yeah.
said he thought that it was 69 that said sell him. What did he
Yeah,
say?
because
31% was me.
150 mil, why wouldn't you?
Because
Or 100
you
mil,
want to
50 mil,
keep
60
your
mil.
best players.
John
Like,
Lee Mason in the super chat says, "Why is Ty so attached to mediocre players when there are always better options?
Yeah, but he's not mediocre. Gabriel M1 is not a mediocre player. You were a mediocre referee, but Gabriel M1 is not a mediocre player. Okay? And I'm always attached to fantastic players for our club, be it our academy team.
That is true,
our
though. You
men's
wouldn't
team,
sell anyone.
our women's
You
team.
wouldn't sell anybody.
You wouldn't sell
Anybody.
I would sell Ashley, that's for sure.
No, but
I would sell Ashley.
No, but
I would sell him.
Your whole
I
reason
would
for
sell
selling him
You said I wouldn't sell
is
him. I
because
would
he
sell
went.
him. I would sell
If
him.
he didn't
no, I
went,
would sell
you
him.
wouldn't have this
I
issue.
would sell him after the nonsense he
No.
said of what he did. I would sell him.
No, because if
I
he
would
didn't
sell him, and I
leave-
wouldn't sell him to Chelsea. I'll sell him to Argentina or somewhere. That's what I'd sell him to.
But if he didn't left, you wouldn't have this issue.
No,
with
it's not didn't live. It's what he did. Don't say
What did he do?
What he did. You know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you do know. What he did was unacceptable.
What did he do?
All right,
I'll ask you that.
Let me ask. Would
You know what he did.
Would you sell Zinchenko?
Nope. I still feel I'd like to keep him, but I can understand if people want to sell him because I think he's very good. He's very good. He's a very good cover.
Thomas
Very good
Partey?
option. No, definitely not.
Yeah,
Definitely
wouldn't
not.
sell him. We definitely keep Partey. That's another
Gabriel
thing.
Jesus.
No. I think Gabriel J.
If he's fit.
If he's fit, yeah, but that's the thing.
glad I
That's the
knew
thing.
If he's fit, would
Hey.
you sell him?
No, if he's fit, no, of course not. No, but the thing is, that's the thing. It's about the fitness.
Good thing him now run the club, you know.
Yeah, it's a
Trossard?
good job you don't run it.
No,
Trossard.
man.
Leandro, no. But I don't know if he's going to stay. I like Leandro.
All right. Carl Hein.
Carl, yeah, well, Carl's going anyway. Probably,
All right,
bruv.
forget him then. Fabio Vieira.
Fabio, ooh, I would like to keep Fabio, but I don't know what's going to happen with him. Because I
No,
think
but
there's-
I'm just asking you. Forget what's
I'll
going
keep Fabio. No, I'll keep Fabio because, like I said, we need.
These
a
are
big
all
squad.
your choices. No one else, right?
Okay. Why?
Sambi
Did-
Lokonga.
Didn't I do keep it? But I feel like I don't keep myself. They might as well just watch that then, innit?
Sambi Lokonga.
Yeah, but you asked me that before, though.
I'm asking you again. You had time to reassess.
Man
Sambi
not sell
Lokonga?
nobody,
Albert, yes, I would keep Albert.
Man not selling nobody. Not
Reece
one
Nelson.
person.
Oh, well, Reece is going. I would like to keep Reece, but he's obviously going.
So you basically wouldn't sell anyone, eh?
wouldn't
Let's be-
sell
I would
Nobody.
sell Ashley, like I said.
No,
I would
no.
sell
but,
Ashley.
jokes aside, you wouldn't sell any
That's
of the
not a
current-
joke. I'm serious about Ashley.
I want to ask you a serious question. If you forget Ashley Cole and that, right? So you're in charge of the squad. Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
You wouldn't sell anybody, would you?
No.
If
It depends who it is.
you got a choice of keeping every single player in that squad, you don't have to
Yeah,
get
but-
rid of.
Yeah, but you're going to.
Stan Kroenke has come to you and said, Ty, you don't have to sell anyone.
Or Josh.
Or Josh. They said, Ty, it's up to you. If you want to sell, even Sterling, if you want to send him back on loan, you can send him back. If you want to keep him, you can keep him. Would you get rid of anyone?
Probably not.
No, I'm just asking you, yes or no.
I'm
would
saying
you get
probably
rid
not.
of-
I'm saying probably
Oh,
not.
no,
innit?
they're probably. Just give me an answer.
Why can't I say probably? That's an answer.
No,
isn't it?
because that's not a proper answer because you're leaving it open to things, right? I'm asking you. The scenario is,
What's
Josh
the scenario?
Kroenke's come to you.
What's the
and he said,
scenario? Tribe Called Quest.
It's
Very
up
good.
to you, Ty. I've got the money. You have to get rid of anybody.
Not forget nobody. Keep everybody.
Nobody. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what?
And you still can bring in players.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Wow. I thought I would keep everyone. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
keep
man.
everyone. But
The man
Raheem,
will have a man will
I'll
have
go-
a squad.
I'll go- I'll-
Let me hold on.
Raheem would have to go back on.
No,
loan.
so
Go
let's
back to
let's
Chelsea.
work it out. Let's work it out, right?
Work it out, J.
Yeah,
Cole.
yeah,
well
watch
done,
this,
well
watch
done.
this, yeah?
Work
Watch
out,
this,
work
watch
out,
this.
J. Cole. Well done.
So you
well done.
got, say we sign Bucharest, yeah?
Victor Gokaris, yep.
Yeah? And you have Havertz fit. You have Jesus fit.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You have Martinelli.
Gabriel
you have
one.
Trossard fit.
Gabriel
Wanweri,
Ethan,
Saka.
Bukayo.
We bring in, what's the winger
Martin Zed.
we're talking, what's the winger we're looking to bring in?
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, yeah?
Rodrigo, yeah.
Right? You have
We'll
all
be
these guys.
Stacked, man. We'll be stacked.
How you playing? How you starting next, guys?
That's
they
all
all
that-
want to start. Ty, I want
They
to
all
start.
wanna start,
Ty,
but-
I want to start.
Yes.
Ty, I want to start.
Yes. They all can't start, though, can they? That would be my problem.
So
innit?
where you keep them for?
Nah, that
And
would be
hold
my
on.
problem.
Oh yeah, and Reece Nelson as well is gonna be there.
That
chilling.
would be my problem. That would be a fantastic problem to have, wouldn't it?
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
So what you gonna do with the
Because
man?
you got
Just
the
have the
squad.
man him slump on
You
the
got the
bench?
squad. You got the squad. You got the squad, innit?
You know you can only have certain amount of substitutions,
Yes.
right?
And you can also send them on loan, innit?
So
Isn't it?
so why
So you can send them on loan then.
Some of them, if they're not playing, why not? If they're not playing.
So why
you can-
keep them then? You get money from.
No, but you could, because you could still have them, isn't it? Why? Okay, so then.
Where do you get money from?
Okay, then, so why keep William then? Why did we keep William? Was he on loan for 3 seasons?
William
And
who?
look with him. Saliba, what do you mean who?
Yeah.
He went on loan for 3 seasons. Why did we keep him? Why did we get
Well,
somebody with him?
listen, you in charge, we still probably
No,
still
no,
have
but hold on.
Willie Ant, let alone
No, but
William.
hold on.
You know what I mean?
Hold on, Robbie Yardie. You asked me, why did we keep William then? He was on loan for 3 seasons. What did we keep him for? We should have sold him then. If I go by...
No, because no one was saying to sell him, because we just bought him as a young player.
Okay then.
So sending him out on loan for him to gain experience.
Was fantastic. And
But
the
why would you send
Albert?
Albert Sambi the Congreve out on loan? You make a decision on him. You can either
Because
keep
he
him
can
or
be
get
a
rid.
player for the future. Can't he? Because I don't know if he's had a
So
looking
on
like
to the
he's
next younger one that you have.
Like who?
All of the youngsters we have there.
What, like Max?
All of them.
Max is in the first
All
team
of
next
them.
season. Max is in the first team next season.
Brother, listen, man. Some people have to go. Yeah, some people.
You sound like Claude.
Blind faith.
Go.
You sound like Claude.
And listen,
Gareth.
right-
It's not blind. It's not blind at all. It's very, very
And let me
Blind
tell you
faith.
It's not
you
blind
see,
faith,
even this rumor what's going around with uncertainty over party right now, I don't like that.
What?
Because to me,
Why?
What do you mean? If party
Why?
does go,
Do you believe that though?
I don't know. But obviously, I don't. I'm just saying.
You
if.
can't
That's
believe
why
the
they
way
want
Might
you
to
go.
believe.
What do you mean?
If-
There's a lot in that. He
Yeah.
might go.
If he
So
goes,
he wants to
if
go.
he goes,
He might do, yeah.
No,
No,
if
he wants to
goes-
stay. I understand he wants to stay. We just
He
have
wants
to
to stay, but
How do you know?
he wants a bet.
How do you know he wants to go?
Eh?
Yeah, but how do you know he wants to stay?
How do you know he wants to go?
Have you heard it from the horse's mouth?
Have you?
Have you?
Have you?
What's your sauce?
A tennis this.
Oh, barbecue is lovely.
Exactly, that's what it is, barbecue sauce.
But no, seriously, if party does leave, for me, I feel like we've taken a step back now. Because
No, I don't.
You may leave.
Yardie, don't believe that.
No, the
Don't
reason why I
believe that.
feel that because
Don't believe the hype
because
that public
Partey
enemy said.
is very important to that midfield, and I still feel he
is.
was one of our best players.
But you have to
Right,
remember.
he was one of our best players. So somebody like that you keep. He's not. With some, you know, it is we still need experience in our team of a old, like not saying old head like
Old
he's
head,
old,
yeah.
but somebody
Old
have
head.
that experience. Because
Yes.
even Jorginho, when you look at Jorginho, gone and he played 90 minutes the other day.
Flamengo.
He played good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, looking at
Against
Jorginho,
Chelsea.
I'm like, yo,
Wicked against
know what I
Ocampo.
mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Yardie, the only problem I would see is Thomas would have to speak to Mikel and say, how many minutes am I going to get? Because he knows that Martin Z is coming in. That's what the stumbling block would be.
Martin who?
Martin Z. So there's two now. There's Martin O and there's Martin Z.
oh Lord.
So there's Martin 1 and Martin 2. Martin O and Martin Z. That's what he would be saying. He'd be saying to Michele, there's even two Michels. He'd be saying to Michele, there's Michele A and there's Michele M. But he'd be saying to Michele,
But
how many minutes am I
yeah,
going
There's
to
only
get?
one Tyler.
Yeah, I know.
There's only one Robbie and there's only one. There's
No,
only
no,
one
there's
Ken as
only
well.
one.
But you know what it
Martin
is,
Z.
even what you're saying, that's the problem I have with the team is that it
What?
shouldn't be a case of how many minutes. It's like, yo,
No, because
like Zuma Mendy should be coming in.
Who?
Martin Z.
Zubi do whoever him want.
Zubi Mendy.
Zubi. What did he say?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Zuma Mendy.
Zumi Mendy, Zubi Bendi, whoever him want.
No, don't diss his name, man.
Yo,
Don't
kind
disrespect
of
his
sign
name.
for me yet. So listen,
So you could diss his name.
no, me not this him name.
You're dissing the
You know who I'm
Get his
talking
name
about.
right, but get his name right. You got to get his name right, though. There's
Zubi
respect to
Mendy.
The player that rejected Liverpool, yeah, right,
Martin Z.
yeah, he has to earn his place. He can't just
Yes,
walk
that's
into the
fair
team.
enough, fair enough. But that's what he would
And
be
that's
saying.
how it should be. And, we
Yeah,
should-
yeah.
and this is
Yeah,
something.
that's true. That's a
this
good
is
point,
something
good point.
that I want to
That's
see
a good point,
Arsenal
that's a good
do.
point.
I want us to buy players in positions that we do have top quality players in those positions already, but buying
And
a
they
player
start-
that's
they
going to
start,
push
but-
them again.
Yeah, it's true.
Because we don't just want to have a starting 11 and that's it.
Yeah,
Because when we
that's
see
good
what
point.
happens when key players get injured, we don't have the quality to replace them when we need them. So we do need players that are of that quality. So having a party, having Rice,
Having a party? Why having a party? We're supposed to be pre-season training. Well, having what party?
Yo, that really is for one today.
You see,
Wayne Sage-
you can't get material like that on this show. Just kidding, just kidding.
Wayne Sage with a super chat, he says, we don't need to be selling or getting rid of players.
Exactly.
We need to add players.
Exactly. that.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Right? Momar says, Ty, I also rate Neo as a musician.
Yes.
By the way, have you ever heard the song Delusional by Chris Brown?
Yeah. And it's about you.
I like how
It's
he's
about
got it on,
you.
innit?
Don't call me. Listen, Chris Brown also said a lot of things that are bad, and I don't want to say them about you. So just
Khalid
keep
Boy
quiet
says,
and don't call me.
Ty
music.
would still have Sanogo and Flamini playing. If
Really? And so how many games did
sure.
Yaya? So how many games did Yaya play for us? And I would have actually, Matt, because Matty done a really good job. How many games did Yaya play for us then? Okay then.
You would have kept Yaya Sanogo.
How many
Shamak
games did he
without
play for
front,
us?
Shamak too.
Marwan did a good job.
Even
job.
Shamak.
No, but he did a good job
all of them.
until when Robin was injured, when he got fit, Arsenal just dropped him and put
I
Robin
would
back
have
in.
about 30 strikers.
How many games did Yaya play for us then?
Harry Lawrence says, sell him. What's the benefit? Don't forget the
Exactly.
Injuries.
Exactly.
I'd keep Martinelli for sure. Kashiko says, Mr. Don Robbie said that Arsenal are not a stepping stone.
That's right.
So Ty, would you still take Sesko if him wanting a release clause is real?
Of course.
Or is he a disgrace? Now, yeah,
course.
we spoke about this earlier on the weekend roundup over on DR Sports, and I said there's been this rumour. It's a rumour, so we don't know if this is 100% true at the moment.
Yeah.
But I spoke about it on the other day on Transfer Daily. I spoke about it today. Now, the rumour is that one of the sticking points is, well, it's a couple of sticking points. One is his wages. Apparently, he wants very high wages. But one other sticking point, which is a rumour, is that he wants a release clause written into his contract, which would be a 20% premium on whatever Arsenal paid for him. So let's say Arsenal paid 70 million for him, then that, my calculations, that would be an additional, 40 million added as a release clause, yeah? Now, I said, if this is true and he wanted a release clause, get lost, I'm not signing you. If you want a release clause, that's telling me like, you could come and play brilliantly for us for one season.
And then leave.
And then Real Madrid come in and activate that release clause, and then you're gone.
Yeah.
So if you come to play for Arsenal, you come to play for Arsenal.
Absolutely.
No release clause is nothing. If you want a release clause, do one.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. What's your opinion?
No, I agree with that. The fact that all right, so yeah, you come to Arsenal to play for Arsenal. You know what I mean? You put in a release clause is because you're trying to protect something, or are you trying to see us like, okay, let's see how it goes into 1 or 2 seasons, because I might be on the move, because obviously Bayern Munich were interested in him, right? As well. Bayern Munich was interested in him, right?
Yep.
Remember, Kane is old,
Older.
He's old, but Kane is coming to the end. Let's be real. He's probably have another 2 seasons, maybe.
Maybe 3.
So it could even be something like he's looking on that, be like, all right, let's go to Arsenal for 2 seasons. When Kane moves back to the Premier League or something, then they will come in for me. It could be. It could be.
It's rumoured that his favourite, the club that he'd love to play for, is Real Madrid.
See, even that as well.
So to me, if you want a release clause, get Gyökeres.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get him.
Yeah, well, I agree. I'm fascinated by that, but that's if that's true. If that's true, that's disappointing.
It's a rumour at this stage, but it's a rumour.
Well, he won't be coming if that's true, because we would only want, and Mikel and Andrea would only want people that are committed to the club.
If it is true, then...
But we don't know if it's true. It could be just rumours.
No, this is what I say. If it is true, I'm hoping to see Gyökeres sign this week. Thank you.
Hopefully.
Like, no, because that would be straight. Like, Arsenal would know that's on the table, and they will see it and be like, okay, they're asking for that. We're not doing it. Don't even get in negotiation. Send it back.
But I can't.
Say thank you for your time.
I can't believe.
Gyökeres, ready? Forward.
I can't believe that is true. I can't believe he'd say that.
Well,
why not just go to Bayern Munich and Real Madrid then? Why would he say that? I can't believe that's true. I can't believe he'd say that's one of the sticking points, because he knows we'd never go for that. So I can't believe that is true. I'd be shocked if that is true.
Well,
hopefully, because there's no way. No. I want to see Arsenal sign any player who wants any big release clause.
Yeah.
Well, release clause, full stop. Because you even come to play for Arsenal, you're not.
No, you're not.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So that would be my take on it. But let's wait and see. With Kepa, you don't seem to be too on that.
For me? No, I don't mind. No, it's not. I don't mind Kepa coming in. I'm just like, it's not something him getting signed right now and they announce it. Okay, because he's not gonna get. He's not. The amount of games he might play. He might play 15% of the games, maybe, and that's probably all going to be competitions like the League Cup and that. If we be in maybe even a couple FA Cup games here, and depending on the Champions League, where we are at certain stages, he might play, but he's not coming in and taking Raya's place.
Of course
that's not going to happen.
But who's going to do that?
So I'm not going to be excited for that. I want to be excited for somebody I know is going to come in now and make a difference to the team. They're going to either going to be one of our first starting 11s, or they're pushing to get into that team. Like, you know what I mean? So like, for me, if we sign Gyökeres right now, I'm happy because I know, that's our striker. We have a striker now.
Rome Lucky 7 says, Uncle Ty, you don't want it with me. You'd be blasted into football orbit and get booed off stage.
Pardon, who's
when
this?
you type deluded on Google, guess who comes up?
Who's this?
Rome Lucky 7.
That comes up. You don't want it with me. I'll wrap you into 1,000 million pieces. I'll beat you so bad in football, you won't even know what the ball looks like again. Be gone, man.
Be gone.
Ever try to test me? Don't ever.
Don't ever try to test Ty.
Never remember the song by Old Saints? Never ever. Remember the song by Taylor Swift? We are never, you are never, ever trying to test with me.
Tell
Goodbye.
them,
Good night, be gone, be gone.
In football terms, gangster Ty, tell them.
In football terms. What? Talking about what it with me? Talking about what it with who?
Where them a try, Ty will make them fly high to the sky.
How dare you? How dare you try to disrespect me? Don't you ever, ever. Remember Taylor Swift? We are, you never ever.
You know,
be gone, man. In fact, meet me outside if you're brave enough. Meet me outside to start the football war now. Should we come on the show? We're starting now then. Us, man. War. Oh, very good. Edwin Starr. Very good.
You're going. You want to start war with people, man.
War in football terms. I love
What's in football terms, though?
Yeah?
It means that
When you say this in football terms,
that
what do you
means
mean
it's only verbally.
Yeah.
Verbally, I'm
verbally.
knocking. I've already knocked him out. He's already on count 10 already. Verbally, I'm. Listen, you know how many people? Do you know how many people I've knocked out verbally?
No.
I've knocked out people verbally when they tried to start me. And I said, didn't I tell you not to start me? I've knocked out millions of people. Millions of people in football terms, obviously. I've knocked out millions of people.
You ever get in a fight?
What? Physical fight?
Yeah.
Of course not. What am I going to get in a physical fight for? I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Why would I have time for that? Why would I get in a physical fight for?
By the way, have you been watching any of the Club World Cup?
No.
Not really. I'm
glad Jorginho played.
Watching some highlights.
I watched that game. I watched a couple of games. I watched yesterday. I watched Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Pacho. They're from Mexico. That was a good game actually. Juventus. I watched their game. They won. That Keenan Yildiz looked really good. Some good
Man
games.
City win for them as well.
They won 6-0,
yeah.
They better get the win.
Signing
They better get the win
as well.
They better get the wins in when they can, because when they go to League Two, it's all right. League Two, they'll be winning every week.
That's what I'm saying. It's even like that. Man City bringing their players. I know they had this Gold Cup, yeah, but it's like it's a competition. It's competitive. Like these, especially Brazilian teams, are taking it serious.
Didn't Portugal beat PSG?
They have a lot of fans there.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that they brought in players, and they're playing. This is not like pre-season. They're proper playing competitions, and the teams are gelling. So into the seasons, like their players are going to be already there with them and
League
know
Two,
each other. You know what I mean?
In League Two.
Yeah, take
it's
a
fine
joke.
in League Two. It's all right.
When I look at it, I'm just like, I'm a little bit disappointed. Because even Liverpool win the league. You know what I mean? Finish 10 points clear and gone out. You know what I mean? And they're buying players. They're adding to the squad. They're adding.
That's what.
That's what I'm saying. Chelsea
Doesn't mean
adding. There's people adding because of their season that they had, and we just there say, yeah, man.
We're doing it. We're trying.
Where are you?
But it's difficult, isn't it?
Man, take 5, 6, 7 weeks to sign one man.
It takes time.
I hope that, you know, like when them say when you wait for one bus and then all 10, 5, 6 come. I just hope we wait for
10,
one
5,
signing.
6. Isn't it 5, 6, 10? What's 10, 5, 6?
Same thing. But you know what I mean? I just hope that as soon as one signing happens, I just see a lot more happening.
Hopefully.
Like that.
Domino effect,
I don't want to see one
yeah.
happen and then we're waiting next week and then waiting again and then close the end of the season, we're bringing 2 man per loan.
So basically,
Rice and Peas says he's got a super chat. He says Spurs won a trophy before Ty visited Nigeria.
Well, that's not true. That's not true, because I've been to Nigeria a lot of time, more times than you've had hot dinners.
Any plans to go again?
Well, I wish if I had the money, I would love to. I'd love to go. I'd love to go and watch the national team play, because that would be fantastic to go and watch the national team. But obviously, watch family, but I would love to watch.
Would you go to AFCON if we could get you out?
Oh, I'd love to go there. I'd love to watch the Super Eagles.
Clashes of the football season, though. Would you go?
And that's I don't know. Unless I don't miss a game. I'd love to watch the Super Eagles. I'd love to watch the Super Falcons.
Private jet.
Yeah, they're brilliant. I'd love to watch the Super Falcons, which is our women's team. I was humbled, blessed, privileged, and very honoured to watch them for the first time in the Olympics, and that was great. I'd love to watch the Falconettes, which is our women's youth team. I would love to go and watch them.
Something like AFCON, right? That you know.
I'd love to go. I've never gone to AFCON.
Why wouldn't you? Even I get it.
I've gone to the World. I've been lucky enough to go to World Cup. To watch Nigeria in the World Cup.
I know it happens. Listen. I know it happens the same time as the Premier League, right? But it only happens for a certain amount of times, not like the whole time.
That's right.
You would probably miss maybe 4 to 5 games, I think. But you can watch the games on TV.
No.
Why not?
Because when we start, I'm all in. That's what I mean. when
Yeah,
we
but
start.
when we win at Champions League, you don't go to all Champions League games.
That's not. I try to.
Yeah, but
AFCON is different. I would love to.
Why not?
Interestingly, you know what? I wanted to ask you that actually because you know during the football season you go to watch so much football.
Which is unbelievable, and I'm very blessed to do
Obviously,
it.
the men's game, women's game, under
The youth
21s,
team.
under 18s. all
I
that
try
sort
to
of
watch the
stuff, right?
women's development team as well,
Okay.
if I can.
Junior Gunners.
So what are you doing now?
You asked me that last week, man.
Did I ask you last week?
Yes.
I'm asking you again. What was you up to this week? What did you do?
This week, what did I do this week? Played a football game.
What, for whole day?
Not the whole day. This week, what did I do this week?
Go find a date?
Yeah, I had a load of dates. Dates are very nice fruit, that is. Okay, all right, yeah.
What were you
okay.
doing?
Nothing, I just chilling, just relaxing.
You're bored.
No, not really. I'm like EPNT.
So enjoying the time out.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I bring my temperature down because I don't have to worry about anything when the football season's off.
So less stress.
Not stress. No, listen. Football's not stress. Homeless is stress. Football's not. Football's love. Football's jokes. Football's incredible. And while it is, I'll always go. But what it is that I bring my temperature down because if we're all in it intensively, which we are lucky enough to be in, you can't do that 365 days a year. So I'm just cool. So that when the football season on again, I'm up there. But I'm just.
So how are you? I mean,
just
like,
relax.
season back in about 6 weeks' time.
Relaxing and.
Have you seen the start of the season, obviously?
Yes,
right?
I've seen the start of the season.
So Manchester United away.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I remember we was talking. We was talking about that, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week we did say it on the show, and I told you you're gonna
Leeds.
get it.
Yeah, you put your mouth on it. That's what it was.
You're here. How come we
No,
don't
he's right
get?
though,
How
no,
come
but-
we don't get one
No,
of
but
those?
he's right,
How
though,
come
he's
we
right.
don't? I'm saying, you know what? Watch, just
He's
because
right.
you say y'all
He's
get
right.
it now.
He's right.
And you ask it. You ask
listen.
it.
No, you put your mouth on it.
Oh well, you get it now.
Well, listen.
So, but I
You're
did
saying
say
about the start-
I want an easy game for the start.
That's not an easy game. Away at Man United.
You're saying the
away at
start-
Man United.
Yeah.
Home to Leeds. Away to Liverpool.
Yep.
That is a very hard.
It's a very
start.
hard start, but then you know what?
the way,
Very,
man.
very, very hard.
And you know what it is?
Yeah, man, get
is
it out
that
of the way
we
from
have to
early.
win those. We have to win those
Yeah.
games.
I don't,
We have to win those games, Robbie.
Get it out the way from early, then we have a nice run.
Because the thing is, I know the football season started, but if I'm looking at
all right, let's get your
predictions.
predictions on this.
Already?
So we can see. I just want to see what start you think we'll get off to. So
Okay.
Man United away.
2-0.
Yep, that's right.
win.
To us, hopefully. Yep.
So
yep.
3 points.
Yeah, what about Yardie? What about
no,
Yardie?
No,
What about
just
Yardie?
ask him. What I'm going to do right now, I am going to predict the future. I'm going to tell you his
You're gonna predict
score
the future?
and what's going to happen. Ask him the question.
Right. It's Man United away.
2-0 Arsenal.
Hopefully to us.
Leeds at home.
Let me well done.
3-0. 3-0. You see 3-0.
You got 3-0.
Hopefully.
2-0. 2-0.
Hopefully 2-0.
No, I don't even want to give a score. You think we'll win, right? So that's
Absolutely.
6 points. United.
Yeah.
Remember United, right? They've got Cunha now. They could have
It's
Embuemo. It's going to be a difficult game. We didn't beat them away last year.
We did it, and that's the thing, Robbie. Even though, listen, I'm not underestimating Manchester United at all.
So you think we'll win?
We look back on last season, and even
All
though
the season before, we didn't beat them. Oh no, we did.
yeah,
the
we did.
season
The Andrew scored. You look back on last season, and even though you could say we're lucky because David made.
We were lucky.
No, David made 2 fantastic saves. If we're serious, we have to win that game. We have to beat them. No disrespect to them. We have to win.
Right. So Man United away, you think we'll win?
I think so. Hopefully.
Leeds at home.
Leeds at home, easy, but 4-0. I don't even know why Leeds.
Liverpool away.
I'm only joking. It's going to be difficult, but I have to win. Liverpool away, we have to win as well.
What do you think?
I think we have to win, and I think we'll
We
win.
have to win, and we know we have to. We
Yeah.
have to win every game. What do you think?
I think we'll win if we can. If we can play
Why do you think we'll
like
win?
we did because the second half we were amazing.
That's
We didn't beat
last
them last.
season.
That's last season.
Yeah, that's
This
what,
season now they've
Yeah,
got
like
Verts, they've
every
got Frimpong,
season
they've got
different.
strengthening.
And yes, and that's fine, but we don't.
Third game of the season, Liverpool away.
And we're not worried about that. We don't worry about what other teams are doing. We have to worry about us, and we know
That is a
last
tough game.
But last season we should have beaten Liverpool at home.
Shoulda, coulda. They are the one.
didn't though.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Beverly Knight, very good, very good, very good.
They already won the cup by then.
And
doesn't
so are you scared
matter.
of facing them?
No, I'm not
Well,
scared.
that's what I'm saying.
But
Listen,
it's not a case. For
I'm
me-
not
for me,
underestimating
listen,
them,
for
but I
me,
think we will beat them. We have to
Anfield,
beat them.
We haven't won at Anfield for a long time.
And we should have. We should have.
Yeah,
We
should
should-
have again.
Not this
shoulda,
season.
coulda.
Last season we should have won.
Next game after that.
Yep.
Forest at home.
Ooh, difficult. But we beat them. We have to beat them. as
2-0.
well. I think we'll beat them. Yeah. I
Okay.
think so.
Then City at home.
Wow.
2-0.
Ooh, another 5-1, hopefully. But yeah, I think we'll beat them, hopefully.
All right, and then last game, I'm just going to the end
Robbie?
of September,
Yeah.
Newcastle away.
Ooh. We have to win as well. That's the game we have to win.
We have to win. Stop saying we have to win.
We have to.
We know we have to win. Will we win?
I think so.
Say
Why
six
not?
wins in a
Why
row.
not?
So 6 wins.
6
wins
wins in
out
a
of
row.
6.
38 wins,
Yeah.
hopefully.
No, but there was
6
first
wins.
6 games, 6 games, 6 wins.
This is what.
12
So you
goals scored.
honestly
12
think,
goals
looking at
scored.
those fixtures,
Oh,
that
I
we're
don't-
going to win every single game?
But listen, if I didn't think we could win any game, I would never watch our men, our women, our youth team, our women.
I know all that, but
Well,
you're
then-
saying to me, right? I've just told you. Our start to the season.
I know.
Our start to the season, which includes
Yes.
3 away games
Yes.
of Manchester United,
Yes.
Liverpool,
Yes.
and Newcastle.
Yes.
That's probably 3 of the hardest away games
Yes.
you can get in
Yes.
the Premier League.
Yes.
You think we're going to win all of those?
I don't
Plus,
see why
we've
not.
got Man City at home.
I don't see why not. If we want to win the league, that's what we've got to do. If we're serious
Yeah,
about
we
winning
know
the league,
we have to do it. We know.
I think yes.
we
I just
know
don't believe.
we
I just
have
don't
to.
believe you believe that.
But
You don't
Why?
believe-
Why? But why?
I don't.
So you didn't believe me?
When these men say delusional, now I see when they come
Robbie,
from.
Robbie, please don't say that. Don't
No,
say
because
that.
it- all
you
6.
said that. You
It's
said
not
that.
that it's impossible, but
So-
you think you don't believe we're going to win all.
Chantal, very good.
You're
Impossible,
lying.
Chantal.
You don't believe we're gonna win all.
Why would I lie? Why would
Listen,
I lie?
it's not that you don't. It's not that it's impossible. It's not that we can't, right? But I don't truly believe that you believe
Why?
you're going to win all
Tell
of
me
those.
why. Tell me why.
Just don't believe you.
Act like Carly Simon and tell me why then.
You're just saying it.
Cause they're difficult
Why am I
games.
saying it?
We have,
Why am I saying
we did
that?
tough.
It's what I believe. Yes, tough.
Look,
So it's been homeless is tough.
when,
I know
when,
what's
when
homeless.
last we beat Liverpool away?
Huh?
When last we beat Liverpool away?
I
Exactly.
think,
You can't remember.
When last,
You
exactly.
You
when
can't
last did we
remember
beat
some-
Newcastle away?
Yeah, Newcastle.
the last time we beat them away was when Martin and
Yeah,
Fabian
Martin,
Schär
yeah,
scored
you're
Two
right.
an own goal.
seasons ago.
Yeah,
Two
yeah,
seasons
absolutely.
ago.
Absolutely.
We never beat Man United last season?
No, we didn't beat
beat
them.
them the season before.
Like you said, we were
Leandro
very
scored.
lucky. Very
Leandro
lucky to
scored.
get away with a point in that
Leandro
game.
scored.
Yeah.
But Leandro scored.
Well,
Don't forget
season
that-
before. Last
Season
season,
before.
we were very lucky to get away with
Absolutely.
it.
And also, don't forget, we had a lot of injuries.
And Man City's at home, right?
We had a
Yeah.
lot of
Okay,
injuries.
that's
We had a lot of
not
injuries last season. We had a
I
lot of
just
injuries
can't
we
think
played.
you can look
but
at
I
those. To
don't know,
me,
man.
Why?
to me, I
Why?
think it's a very, very hard start.
Well,
very
listen,
tough.
it's a start that we have to think. It's,
Well, yeah, there's nothing we
Listen,
can do about it. It's
exactly.
the start. But you are being
I
a bit
definitely would-
deluded.
I
if you
definitely
think-
would
don't
love
call
to
me that,
beat-
please, Robbie.
beat
Don't call me that.
Liverpool.
No, but
No, Robbie, don't call me that,
I'm not
please.
calling you
No,
that.
no,
I'm not
no,
calling
'cause
you
you
that
said-
to listen. I'm not calling that to insult you or nothing like that. I'm just saying that that's a bit deluded to think.
not- why,
that you
Robbie?
look
Don't
at
say
those
that,
6
please.
games and you think we're going to win every single
because
one.
we want to win the league. Have we come?
I know we want to,
Have
but
we
I'm
come
being
to-
real. Be real.
Well,
If I told you, right?
Be real is Cypress Hill a legend. Yes, he's a legend. Be real is a legend from Cypress Hill. But that's not the point.
Mine,
the point
you know, Robbie. Mine, you have to eat your words like when Real Madrid. Remember
that's
Real
what I was going
Madrid?
to say. Remember?
No, but this is different.
No, why is it different? Why is it
It's
different?
6 games.
So,
Man, no business about that. Man,
can you
say,
imagine if
watch.
we win 6 games? What our confidence would be like? Why
If
not?
we win
raw.
all 6 of those, man, I'll tell you, I'm giving you. What am I giving him?
Give me. I tell you what, you can give me.
What?
You can give me another trip to Nigeria. All expensive. You could give me a trip.
I will actually
to
pay.
AFCON.
Like, so I will actually pay for your flight to Nigeria. We win all 6 of those. I'll pay for your flight
You
to
don't have to. You
Nigeria.
don't have to. Rob, you don't have to do that.
No, I'll
Oh, man,
do it.
man, do
You don't have
that.
to do that.
Tell
I'm
me.
just happy to win.
I
I'm
will
joking.
pay for your
Come
flight
on,
to
Arsenal.
Nigeria. If we win all 6 of those games, the flight is booked.
Yeah.
Business class.
So you don't.
Business class.
Business class.
Yeah.
Business
Executive class.
Can
All
pop
6.
orange juice. Be an orange juice as
Clip
much as you
that.
want.
Orange juice. Other
Clip
drinks
that.
are available.
All
Yeah,
6
come on,
games,
don't
I'm
drink
booking
alcohol.
it.
Yeah, I don't.
If we win all 6 games, right, that first 6, we win every one of those. I
I'm
am
cheering for
booking
you, you know. I am
business
cheering for you.
class
Thank you.
to Nigeria, to Lagos and back.
No, just send me to a Nigeria game if we're not playing. That's
Yeah,
all.
but you've got to get there, innit?
Yeah.
So you go to Lagos.
Well, it depends where the game is.
No worry, man. The man don't tell you say I
Well,
go
Robbie,
Nigeria.
but like I said, look at happening against Real Madrid. If we're
Yeah,
serious
man.
about
That's 2 games.
I hope it.
Yes,
I hope,
against
It's the same team,
the
not
European
6.
champions.
Hey, I hope we win all 6, to be honest. 6.
I'm confident.
And I'll tell you what, right? If we
confident.
won all 6 of those games, I think we win the league.
What? This is what I'm
All
saying.
started off and won all 6 of those.
Not messing
It's
about.
very unlikely, man.
You say that, but listen.
Extremely.
But this
And
is
when you
what-
look at the calibre of those teams, we've
It
got to
doesn't
go
matter about the
away to Liverpool,
It doesn't
away
matter.
to United,
It
away
does-
to
But
Newcastle.
we are due a
Did-
victory at Newcastle and Liverpool, man.
Didn't
We
the
are due
Rock?
one,
Didn't the
man.
Rock used to say it doesn't matter? Isn't that what the Rock used to say? It does. Listen, I'm not underestimating them. I'm looking at us. If we're serious like we say we are, we have to go to those We have to go and win. If we're serious about winning the league, which we say we are, we have to do it.
Listen, man.
Don't let us
I
get
think
serious.
I think the first 6 games,
It's as hard as you could have got.
four wins and 2 draws for me.
I'll take that, but I'm going for 6.
I'm hoping to come
Well,
out that
then
with
this
no
is 4
losses.
wins and 2 draws. I'll take that.
I'll take that as well.
I'm
but I
hoping
think
not come with 6
Super
losses.
Chat, Wayne Sage says, Robbie, going to pay for a one-way ticket. No, I'll pay both ways.
one-way ticket. What are you talking about?
DNYG says, Ty, did you hear that Jamaica lost 1-0 to Guatemala in the Gold Cup?
Yeah.
I did actually.
And we're down 1-0 to Guadeloupe.
But we won. We beat Guadeloupe.
No, I did.
Yeah,
I
they
did.
beat Guadeloupe.
We
I
beat
did.
Guadeloupe.
But you 1-0 down to them.
Kalechia
Yeah,
Sika
so
says,
what?
And
Ty,
you lost to Guatemala.
Yeah, but we beat them the week before to finish top of our group to qualify.
Okay then.
yeah,
Oh, you got World
got a
Cup.
great
And
chance
this-
of qualifying
Me
for the
can't
World
tell
Cup.
us that we have a World
And
Cup.
this is the team that I thought they could beat us in Unity Cup.
Hold on. Right here, right now. All right.
Right here.
I am going
Right
to.
now.
I am going.
Fat boy
No,
Slim.
listen. I am going to put my neck on the line in football terms and say Jamaica will be in the World Cup next year.
All right, you're going to put
Can
yours
you
on?
do that for
Put yours
Nigeria?
on the line.
Of course.
Go on,
Go on,
then.
say it
Do
then.
I'm confident that we'll get to the World Cup next season.
All right.
In World Cup. What do you mean? What are you
We'll
going to say? You think I'm scared? You think I'm scared?
not-
Whoever don't make
Yeah, all right
it,
then. All right then.
Yeah.
whoever don't make it out, you two has to do a forfeit.
Yeah,
No, I'm not doing
we
a
figure out that
because
forfeit.
he made the
No,
bet.
you just said it confidently.
He
You
made
both
the
said
bet.
we
He
do a
was
forfeit. Yeah, we do a forfeit. We do a forfeit. One of us do a forfeit. Yeah.
Running up his mouth.
Yes. Don't worry.
When
We
you
will do
played
a
off,
forfeit.
he was
So
running.
if
He was
Jamaica don't make it, I will do a
he
forfeit.
was
If Nigeria don't make it, you do a forfeit.
running up his mouth when we played you.
They need
So,
to,
what's-
yo, they need to make active way for your mouth. I swear to God, your mouth do more exercise than
You
your
was running your mouth when you played us, when we beat you.
You
You was
didn't
running
beat
your
us,
mouth.
you
But who
dog.
won the Unity Cup? Even though it's a friendly.
You get it, you get it.
Well done, so well done. You got it. You got it.
No, you
All
get
them
it.
mouths
All
you
right,
were talking.
Kalechia Sika says, Ty, who do you prefer, the Arsenal team of 98 or 02?
Oh, that is a great question. I've got to stop rolling my tongue. That's very difficult. That's very difficult. I couldn't choose because I remember.
Pick one. Go into your head in football terms. Pick
No,
one. Stop
it's
with
hard.
this, man.
No,
Just
it's-
pick. Yes,
Actually,
no.
you know what? You
Say
know what?
something,
I
man.
would love to pick the 98
All right,
team
98.
because that's when we done Arsenal's first double in his first full season charge.
Okay.
But the 02 team won the league at Old Trafford, which with the legend Sylvan, and I was lucky enough to be there. And listen, we're still celebrating now, so it's got to be them, but not by.
Cashley Cole says, Ty talks like a bad man. But when he gets called out by people like Dean, he runs away saying this was football terms.
Yeah, right. Well,
And
but
then,
the funny
Ron-
thing is, it'd be football terms where I punch you in the face. That'd be football terms, wouldn't it? Okay then.
Bad man
All right.
Ty.
So don't listen. Let's not get it twisted like Keith
In a
Sweat.
bad man
right?
place.
If you want to act like,
Please.
if you
Boy get kicked in the face in a bad man place. Please.
before I was interrupted, very quick.
I don't have no time for chase in a bad man place.
Let's act like Keith Sweat. Let's not get it twisted. We're talking about football. We're not talking
Which
about
song?
any
Sing it,
physical
sing it, sing
violence.
that song. I don't know
nonsense.
that song.
Okay.
You got me twisted. That's how it goes.
Rome
So,
Lucky.
no, but you didn't even let me finish now.
No, finish the song. Yeah, go on.
No, I want to finish what I'm saying,
No.
please.
All right, go
Robbie.
on, finish.
Thank you.
Hurry up.
So, okay, so what I'm saying is that don't try and put that because it's always in football terms, okay?
right.
Whatever nonsense that Troy
Yeah.
Deeney wants to do with, that's nothing to do with me. I only talk about football. I'm not a
Okay.
violent thug, okay? And I'm
Okay.
not saying anyone else. I'm not a violent thug. I don't condone violence in any shape or form. So don't try to put, we're talking about football. If you can't
Okay,
take football,
Rome Lucky
if you
says-
can't take football in getting battered verbally, then be gone. Thank you.
Well, Rome Lucky 7 says, you've not knocked me out verbally. I'm outside.
Okay then, come in, come in. All right, let me go outside and check you're there. Okay.
You lock him out when him go outside. My God.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Yeah, I thought you said you're outside. You got scared already? Where you at?
Bad man.
Okay
Ty,
then.
you know.
No,
Where-
start talking
Where you grab the
nonsense.
bag for? Where you grab the bag a while ago when you walked to the door?
Grab what bag?
The bag, you see you grab your bag, walk to the door with it.
took it
in
What
that
you
bag.
have in your bag?
Listen.
Hey, yeah, but, hey, watch this, well. What's going on? We got
Bad
that back.
man Ty, I'm seeing grab the bag and walk towards it.
that's my use stuff. Listen, it's football. I know that I verbally batter people, but it's football. That's all it is. Listen, I don't need to fight because I've got my mouth, okay? And that's what I said one
Let me
time
sound
when I was
right.
on the train.
That not sound good time.
No.
That not sound good.
Obviously verbally and nothing else, because I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't know what you're talking
So
about.
yes, look at this. Look at this. Is this the kind of comedian that you pay for?
Not
You should be asking for a refund.
No, they shouldn't.
You should be asking for a refund if that's the kind of job he's coming out with.
They
You
pay
know what,
double.
I just realised we haven't even done the Boohoo Man of the Week yet.
No, it's rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's Boohoo Man of the Week?
Boohoo Man of the Week. We're gonna give it to the one and only Santi Cazorla.
Oh, Santi Cazorla. Oh, Santi Cazorla. Oh, Santi Cazorla.
40.
It's Cafola.
Cazorla.
It's Cafola.
Spelling name.
Kenya.
Spell it.
Kenya.
Spell it.
Kenya.
How you spell Cazorla and get Kenya? That doesn't make sense.
No, because I'm asking Kenya. Because Kenya is the one that knows. Because I said it's Cafola. You say it
Cazorla.
Cafola, like you say
Spell him
Louis
name.
Garcia.
Spell him name.
He name.
Spell his last name. Cazorla.
Cazorla. But you say Cafola. You don't say
Cazorla.
Cazorla. No, you Kenya.
I think he's actually right. It is
Thank you,
Cafola.
Mr. Don Robbie.
Listen.
That is, that's the Spanish pronunciation.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm not Spanish.
It doesn't matter.
Ask Trent to say it, he will say it like that. I don't need to say it like that. Yeah? Trent can say it, because Trent can speak.
But don't you want to get his name right though?
Santi Cazorla.
Santi, you say something, but it's Cafola.
Man,
like
Cazorla.
Louis Garcia.
People
and
know who we are
Arafa
talking about,
Balaga.
Surprised you call him by his surname.
Who?
You.
No, he said that. It's Santi for me.
Santi.
Santi.
All right.
But well done to him though.
40 years of age,
Yeah.
helped to get Real
Amazing.
Oviedo back into La Liga.
Absolutely.
And he was an integral part, scored the free kick in the
Yeah,
first game,
yeah,
scored in
yeah.
the second game.
And that's that.
40 years of age,
He
unbelievable.
was a great, you know what, when he was with us, he was so good as well, man.
And does that remind you of anything? You too?
Yeah? Does he remind you? You know, it's 30 years now since the good.
I said that already. No, I said that first. No, he scored the. He pulled the goal back against Wigan, isn't it? With a fantastic free kick when we beat them 3-2. No, sorry, Hull. Sorry, yeah.
Oh,
Brilliant,
All right.
Santi. Well done. Congratulations, Santi. What an
Idiot of
absolute
the
legend.
week.
Idiot of the week
Emma
is
Hayes,
going to
Joey
the
Barton.
one and only. Listen, I could give some Liverpool fans the
Why,
week.
why,
because-
why?
No, you know, before I get to it, hold on. Before I get to the idiot of the week, yeah. You
Why,
see,
yeah?
Liverpool fans, yeah. The way you gave stick to Trent for speaking Spanish, yeah. But I saw the new signing Verts,
Yeah.
He
And he can
speaks
speak in-
fluent English.
That's a good point.
Fluent
So
English.
how did he learn that as well? It's true.
Yeah.
True.
And not only that, Frimpong, he can do a good Scouse accent.
Yeah.
Very good one. He's been practicing, but it's okay because, you know, he's signed for you guys, so it's not no big deal. But, you know, it's okay. But anyway, you're not the idiot, you're lucky. The idiot is going to Nicolas Jackson.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
you get
yeah,
that,
yeah.
man. You see, come on,
That was
kick the
shocking,
man,
that sending
like,
off.
come on, man. And I don't know if it's true. Was it his birthday?
Yeah.
So him get a card for him birthday.
He got a card for his birthday.
Man, some want a card from my birthday.
Speaking of birthday,
a big red card.
Yeah,
Speaking
man,
of
him
birthday.
get it, man. And big up Jorginho.
yeah, big up Jorginho.
Yeah, for whopping up
Respect,
and whopping up his whole team. Whop them up. Yeah, 3-1.
Jorginho's-
And you
listen,
see the stuff they put on
football bad
social
man.
media?
What do they say?
Flamengo, they were dissing Chelsea,
This
man.
chest they put.
They said that
Really?
Chelsea's just a small
No,
neighbourhood
they
in London.
call
no, they
them
don't say
London
that,
Blue.
man.
They
Yeah.
call them London Blue. They didn't call them Chelsea. London
And
Blue.
they were cussing Cole Palmer as well.
Yeah.
saying,
Oh, no,
like,
they
he has
don't-
all-
Too hot for him.
But then they
Listen, man,
you
a
see what I mean?
football banter is
You see,
football banter.
that is why Emma fits
Football-
well. She fits
football
well
ban-
in there
in
with
where?
the arrogance.
What you
The
talking
Hey, I
arrogance.
forgot to tell you, I saw Emma Hayes
yeah.
last week over in Cannes.
Hey,
She was there. She was giving a talk.
She's giving a tour. How to be humble.
what you hiding in your pocket?
Really? Did you
I
speak
think
to
where you
her?
pick up.
I didn't, to be honest, I didn't actually speak to her. But
I wonder-
she was
I
there.
wonder- I wonder
Saw
why.
Ian Wright was there as well.
Legend.
And so
Big up Ian.
Katie McCabe was there as well.
Big up
speaking.
Katie.
Said hello to her.
Sorry, not Katie. Legend Katie. Sorry.
Very, very nice lady.
Who?
Katie McCabe.
Oh, I thought you meant Emma.
Well, I've met Emma Hayes before. I've chatted to
I
her
know you
before.
didn't say Emma.
No, I chatted to Emma Hayes before. She was
Why?
cool.
She's
What
cool.
do you mean, why?
She's
I'll tell
cool.
you what- it's
She's
when-
cool.
it's when,
She's cool
um,
in what sense is she cool?
It's when England won when the women won the Euros. I chatted to her then. She was all right.
That's before she shoved Jonas, innit?
Oh, it's
Isn't
what
it?
happens in a game, man.
No,
I
it's
don't
not what
get it.
happens in the game. No, it's not what happens in the game. Because what she said, she is someone who says evil things. I'm sorry. That's an evil thing she said. And she did however way you want to play it. It's an evil.
The way you go on about that thing, you would have thought she said it to you.
She said it to me. She'd be in jail. She said it to me in football terms, obviously.
Honestly, like,
Obviously, football term. She never, she wouldn't dare say that to me.
Yeah, man.
She wouldn't
Bitter ex.
dare say that to me. Bitter about what? Bitter about what?
Man used to love her, man.
No, don't say
Must
that.
be-
don't
must be
say
something like that.
Yardie, don't say it's nothing to. It's
I
nothing
don't
to
understand
try
how
that.
you just keep going on about it so much.
Because it was wrong, isn't it? It was wrong. Joey Barton was wrong, wasn't he?
Nah, man. Emma Hayes, you have a poster in your room of her, man.
Poster?
Just stare.
Poster? Poster? Who
Must be
has
something
posters
like that.
anymore? What are you talking about?
You.
Posters. I don't
I
have
guarantee you a
posters.
poster in your room.
I'll tell you I had a post. I used to have a poster of Roy Race, the legend from Manchester Rovers. That's what I had a poster with. Roy Race. And I had the cardboard cutout of Roy Race, legend from Manchester Rovers. Anybody that knows Royal Rovers? Anybody? Manchester Rovers? Oh, wow.
Before my time, before my
never. Robbie, you must know Royal Rovers,
See,
sure.
when I'm there at Jamaica, we don't watch TV. Me have to go outside and play.
Okay.
Can't watch TV.
Roy the Rovers is a magazine,
We
yeah?
only have 2 channels.
Yes, magazine.
We only have 2 channels.
Is
Or
it?
comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, comic, yes. Well done. Roy Race, legend.
I don't know.
Marriage to Penny Race, had twins.
But how's he a legend? He's a cartoon character in a magazine.
Cartoon
So how can he
characters
be
are
a
not
legend?
Cartoon characters are not legend.
No, they're not real.
So you never, obviously.
So how can he be a
So you
legend?
never heard of.
You describe him like a legend, like he actually played the game or something.
They're real
Yes,
for
but
tie.
it's comic stuff, isn't it? So Spider-Man is not Spider-Man a comic.
Yeah, but he's not a legend, is he?
Of course, he's
not
a
real.
legend. He's a superhero legend.
Wham do. No,
No, he's not real.
Thor,
Prince of Spider-Man's not real.
Daredevil, Batman.
They're not real.
They're not real.
I know that, but I'm
So
saying
how are
they're
they legends?
legends
Yeah.
in their field.
They can't be legends because they're not real.
It's not real. It's
They're not
made
real.
up
They can't be a
stuff.
legend.
So hold on. So
Thierry Henry's a legend.
Oh my, what is going on
You see
now?
Spider-Man that shoot webs down.
Oh my God.
How can they be a legend?
So
It's made up.
I know that.
So can't be a legend then.
They're legend in the movie.
So
That is not real
hold on.
legend status.
So then let's talk
There's
about.
not a statue of them anywhere.
Okay, so let's talk
Well,
about Salt.
yeah.
Obviously, our program's available. So EastEnders is not a legendary program.
Yeah, but that's real.
It's not real though.
No, well, listen, the people.
Yeah, you see, it's
no,
not
no,
real.
but hold on,
No,
wait a minute.
no.
The people who act in it, they're real actors.
doesn't
right?
matter, but it's not- it's all made
So you
up.
could look on someone who plays a character in it and say, oh, she's a legendary actor.
Yeah.
No.
But we're
You could say
talking
she's a
about,
legendary
we're
character.
talking about,
No,
you're
no,
talking
okay,
about
yeah.
a comic where people draw something. So what?
So
You could
believe
say,
it.
what
what you
was
could
the
say
artist
is,
who
no,
drew it
what you
was
could say
legendary?
is the character is an
Basically.
iconic character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not a legend.
Spider-Man
Legend.
Spider-Man is an iconic
Legend.
character. It's not legend.
They're not legends.
It hasn't happened in real life.
Legendary.
You see them a fight Thanos in real life?
Who?
Thanos. Did you see them fighting Thanos in real life?
I know it's not real, but they're legendary.
So-
they're legendary.
In your world, they're real.
What do you mean? Why?
But in
they're not
everybody
real?
else's world, they're comic.
No. Listen. Anyway, no.
You have Spider-Man pajamas though.
Why would I have Spider-Man pajamas? What is if this is your show, you know what? I want a refund. If this is your show, I want a refund, you know.
Before you go to bed.
What's I go to bed?
You know
Before I
what?
go to bed.
I want football to come back as quickly as possible for you.
Why? For me?
Well, I think he's
I'm
You
cool.
like
I'm
Marvels?
Marvel, yeah, Marvel, DC.
it's taking a toll.
Who's your
can take a
favorite?
toll
Who's your
on me,
favorite Marvel character?
Marvel or DC? It depends.
Who are your favorite Marvel?
Marvel
You
and
said
DC.
DC.
Listen,
No,
Batman.
No,
Batman,
listen,
obviously.
Marvel, not
Yes.
DC. Marvel.
What I'm saying, so
So who's your favorite Marvel?
I don't know, but-
Batman is not Marvel.
okay, so DC then. Let's go to DC.
No, go Marvel.
I want to go DC. Is that okay? 'Cause
Go DC first.
DC, Batman,
your
legendary.
favorite?
Obviously, other character, and I never even knew that boy Bob Kane invented Batman.
That's
I
what
never
you
knew
want,
Batman
the
had a
DC first.
daughter.
So maybe he's a legend.
He's
Yeah.
a legend. I didn't know there were so many Robins. The Batman story is unbelievable. But
So
I'll
many
tell you-
Robins.
Yeah, no, I didn't. It's true. I never knew there were so many. There's
That
about-
Robin
there's about-
Van Persie.
Well, him too, yeah.
God,
But in
man.
Batman, there's about 10 Robins I never knew. Man, Batman had a daughter. Batman had a daughter with, I think, Raja Ghul's. Batman had a daughter with Raja Ghul's daughter. It's
So who are your favorite Marvel?
unbelievable? Hold on. I haven't
What are you
finished.
talking about?
Yeah, exactly, but you don't know about Batman.
Man,
You don't
God,
know,
no
Honestly,
one.
so you know about Batman then?
Hopefully football returns.
I
soon.
see. Anyway,
because it's taking a
Batman was
toll. Taking a
incredible.
toll on it.
No, it's not. Listen, Robbie, it's not taking a toll. Taking
It
a
is.
toll will be suffering. No, I'm just chilling
Hold
out.
on, what are you on about?
You never heard of Raja Ghul in Batman?
I haven't.
Kenya, have you heard of Raja Ghul? Oh, listen, Raja Ghul is a villain in Batman. Joker was a villain in Batman. That's what it is. Penguin was a Joker. Penguin was called Oswald Cobblepot, if my memory serves me correctly. Yeah, these are villains in Thing. These are
know what,
villains
we
in
come to the
Batman.
end of the show
No, we
now.
haven't. No. Oh, we have, but we did.
My
we
sanity's being tested here.
What are you talking about? But we didn't talk about
What
Dennis.
really are going?
Dennis for 30 years.
Just
and
ask
Patrick.
one simple question. Just
Oh, Marvel. So you
just
said
say Batman,
So
and
you
that's
said,
it.
so you said Marvel.
No, but why when you ask when we ask you a question, it's not just the answer. It's always
Because that's what you do in exams, isn't it?
A whole
That's what you do in exams.
essay. No, but this is not the exam.
And that's very good. See,
You do.
that's
You,
what
you
in
give
exams.
a whole like, yo, who's your favorite DC? Batman. Done. Move on.
No.
Anyway, we've come to the end of the
No,
show.
hold on. We didn't say happy birthday to the legend, the invincible captain in the Hall of Fame, Patrick.
Vieira.
Yep. And also, can I?
A real legend because he's real.
Yeah, absolutely. And he actually called me a legend, which is absolutely very humbling.
Maybe
And I
legend
thought-
in French
I
means
thought-
something different.
I thought it was surreal. Yeah, it means.
Patrick Vieira called you a legend.
Yep. Because he said you're a legend to sit next to you, White Yardie every week. No, I'm just joking. No, but
Where did you see him?
I saw him at Selhurst. I saw him and the legend that is Emmanuel Petit one time. I saw them.
What did they say to you then?
I can't remember. I don't know what game it was. I think it's a game that we won. It's not when we. It's when I think it's his last game in charge.
So Patrick Vieira said to you, "You're a legend."
Yeah, no, because I said hello to Patrick.
Yeah,
Hello
man,
to, I said, listen.
What did he say then?
I said to both of them, listen. You know what? You two are legends. And they said, oh, thank you. And I think he drove home because Patrick was there, and with his family and his lovely
So
young
call
daughter.
you a legend.
He called me legend, which was mad. He was there with his lovely young
Hold
daughter.
on, upon him and I say Lego, and you hear something.
Lego?
different. Yeah, like he
Love
saying,
Lego. I love
then
Lego.
maybe
I
he said,
love Lego.
the
I
French
love
accent.
Lego. Look, he's big Lego.
I
I
don't
love
know.
Lego.
And you think
I
it's legend.
love Lego.
Right,
I
it's
love
time to end
Lego.
the show.
But hold on, Robbie. Yeah, so sorry. Like I said, I saw him and his lovely daughter was there. So I saw him and Emmanuel together. And I don't know what it was. I don't know what game it was. And I said, oh, you're a legend, man. Thanks very much what you did. And him and Emmanuel said thank you. And he said you're a legend, which was quite mad. So you know what I mean. I don't know what game it was. I can't remember.
Sometimes have you ever had that interaction? with somebody?
Ever.
You ever had that interaction with somebody like where you just say, like you go to the supermarket and
The
then
supermarket?
you buy
Where's this
something
going?
and they say,
Buy a
thank
junk
you for
book.
your, thank you, see you, or have
Buy
a
a
good
junk
day,
book.
and you repeat something, but it doesn't make sense to repeat it to them. Maybe that's what they did, you know, like
What are you talking about?
I know what I'm
about?
saying. Like when somebody says something to you, but it doesn't make sense for you to say it back to them because you're leaving or something like that.
It was enough to do that because we still were
So
talking.
because he said, and when he said the legend back to you, you just because you said it and he repeated it, and he's like,
No.
why did I say that to that guy?
No.
That didn't make sense.
No, he didn't. No, he
It's one of
didn't.
them awkward moments.
It's not. It wasn't awkward
It
at all.
was,
It's
it was.
fantastic to speak to the
Have you
legend.
got proof of this?
So am I going to lie now?
I don't know, man.
Do you feel I'm going to make up? Do you feel I'm going to act like Emma Hayes and lie?
Why you have to bring your name in there?
No,
As
because
I
it's
said,
true.
right,
No, it's true.
the arrow has gone,
And that's it. Is it?
and I can see that
Patrick.
he's
and
suffering
Dennis.
because of the lack of
I'm
football.
not suffering. How can I
And
be
he's having a lot of
suffering?
problems, so
I'm not suffering. No, listen.
I'm gonna
I
allow
don't have any
you-
problems. I don't have any problems.
You're missing football, I can tell.
No, I'm not
With
missing
some
anything.
of the things you said
I'm not
today.
missing anything. I'm missing liars. That's what I'm missing.
No, some of the things you said today, you're missing football.
Go on, name me one.
Right?
Name
so
me one.
when you go home tonight,
Name me
what
one.
I recommend this is,
Name me
right,
one. Name me one that I've said. Just because you don't know who
Some-
Raja Gould is.
watch some highlights of some games.
I always watch highlights every day.
Yeah,
I watch
do
highlights
that.
every day.
Do
Every
that
day.
because...
Robbie, don't try it. Robbie, don't try that. Don't try it. You're the one. Isn't it you the one going?
Anyway, we've reached the end of the show today. Big up to Boohooman.
Yeah,
Don't
big up,
forget
big up,
to
big up.
scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description to get an additional 10% off all Boohooman wear. Right? Big up to you, Yardie. Right? And I love that top. And as I said, Boohooman, please, we don't want to put him in a different variety.
It's all right.
of
Kenya
clothes
can pick out my clothes. That's
because
cool.
he seems to just.
I've just got a better
Nothing wrong
fashion
with
sense
it.
than her dad.
There's nothing wrong with it. I know he loves the active wear, but we need him in some other things.
I'm just joking.
We need him in some other things now.
Okay, then,
so
that's fine.
Some shorts.
No shorts. No shorts. No shorts.
Yeah, for long
Man.
sleeve.
Man for now wear shorts. That's too relaxed, isn't it? No, I don't wear shorts.
What's that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be patter?
I don't know where it was.
End the stream. God. See you later.
Peace.
Goodbye.